Hello, I'm Emily Webb, and this is Outlook, the show that brings you extraordinary personal stories from around the world.
Rise to Mars, men and women, dare to dream, dare to strive.
Today we're meeting the Indian opera singer who's written an anthem for the planet Mars.
The Martian anthem, I'd say, is opposite of a national anthem. It's about the collective humanity of humankind. It's about opening a door to limitless opportunity.
Now, we're all familiar with the idea of nations having anthems. God Save the Queen in the UK, Star Spangled Banner in the US, or South Africa's Nkosi Sikelel' Africa. But what about planets? Listen closely to the lyrics in this anthem.
Rise to Mars, men and women, dare to dream, dare to strive. Build a home for our children, make this desert come alive.
Rise to Mars, men and women, dare to dream, dare to strive. It's an anthem written for the planet Mars by an Indian opera singer called Oscar Castellino. He's been telling us how it came about and where his fascination with space began.
When I was 2.5, my parents moved to the Himalayas, to the foothills of the Himalayas, a hill station called Mussoorie. In Mussoorie, when you looked up at the night sky, it was pitch black. And that's something that I've not seen after leaving there and living in cities. And you could see stars very clearly, and if you looked closely you could see even dimmer stars. So it looked like an unending universe, limitless universe. There was no barrier to the imagination, one could say, when you looked up at the night sky. We'd also see the planets, and we could see Mars when it came over.
When Oscar left his home in the Himalayas, he wound up in Mumbai studying physics, but he kept looking up at the skies.
When one's doing research, you want to find something new that you can explore. And space is a topic where there is an unending source of different aspects that you can look into. In an ideal world, I would have pursued science. I was very attracted to space, and I thought that going forward, I'd explore space, weather out in the solar system, the sun, the interaction with the planets, the asteroids, what lay beyond.
But instead of becoming an astronaut or a space scientist, Oscar ended up working at a software company. Then his career took a very different turn.
My family traces its origins to Goa, and in Goa, there was an erstwhile Portuguese colony in India. Music and dance are a part of our culture, and every family, if you have a party, you'd have singing and dancing. That was sort of the central element. So as a child, I did sing a lot, but I realized that I needed it most when I started working, because in a typical software company, you'd have long hours, and I realized that I needed to break free in the evenings. So that's when I joined a very prominent choir in Mumbai called the Stopgaps Choral Ensemble. And very soon I got to sing a solo with 1,000 singers probably in a choir. In a chorus. So that sort of took off my solo singing career, and I realized that, I could do it.
And so marked the beginning of Oscar's international operatic career. He even found himself singing about space.
Fair moon, to thee I sing, bright regent of the heavens. Say, why is everything either at sixes or at sevens? Say,
Soon he was thinking about the starry sky again too. Like in 2016 when he read about the American technology entrepreneur Elon Musk's ambition to take people to Mars. It was a project that sparked his imagination.
I wanted to be part of this ambition to get humans to Mars as the first step towards, extended space travel. So I wrote to Robert Zubrin, the president of the International Mars Society, saying that I've done physics. I know you require people with diverse skills, and I've done music as well. I've been an engineer. I like to fix stuff. I could be an astronaut maybe, or help you in any way that's possible. I didn't expect a reply, but I got a reply the very next morning saying, Oscar, do you write music? We need an anthem for Mars.
Oscar wasn't exactly a songwriter, but he did it. And when he finished, he wanted the Anthem's launch to have a big bang.
After I'd written the tune, of course, I thought we need to make a grand premiere and be best done with an orchestra. And that happened in Wales.
And next, we have the world premiere of the Mars Anthem with baritone soloist Oscar Castellino.
The title of the song is Rise to Mars. And I don't remember ever thinking of a title. It just appeared.
Rise to Mars, men and women, dare to dream, dare to strive. Build a home for our children, make this desert come alive.
In the lyrics there are challenges before our eyes that nature never knew.
But the power of human enterprise shall take us through and through.
We do have a lot of problems that we need to solve, and one way is science, and that could be our savior. If we move on to Mars, and we have a concrete goal of getting a person onto Mars, getting a colony onto Mars, the progress that we make with climate science could definitely help us back on Earth to realize how we can fix problems out here. In the lyrics, we have, come along, raging nations, all together, hopeful spirits, bring an end to strife, for our future lies beyond the skies. The Martian anthem, I'd say, is opposite of a national anthem. The Martian anthem is about the collective humanity of humankind. It's about opening a door to limitless opportunity and a future for our children and their children.
Space enthusiast Oscar Castellino and the Royal Welsh Repco Symphonia performing Rise to Mars, the anthem for the planet Mars. Outlook will be back over the weekend, but from me, Emily Webb, and everyone behind the scenes here, thanks for tuning in.